The coffee is black. The robot is very, very frisky. And I'd like to welcome you to the Saturday, July 26th edition of Modeling Blog Daily, where Bill just kind of rants. And I'm going to rant on Arkham Asylum. I'm going to give you more details that I couldn't cover in the video I made of this yesterday. This is one of the best Lego sets that I've ever built. In fact, it comes right out of a Lego Batman 7785 Arkham Asylum, 860 pieces. It's an immense set, guys. Absolutely stunning set. You got good guys, bad guys, and even a fort/prison. They've got a lot of good storyboard ideas to lay out for you. They even got a little cartoon. The manuals for this, and there are two manuals for this, a book 1 and a book 2. The manual for book 1 is 64 pages. The manual for book 2 is 40 pages. I only found one mistake in the manuals. I know you don't like to hear that one. Let me show you one thing to show you the mistake. There is a lever action here that opens and closes the doors. It's rather ingenious. Well, they correctly show the gray connectors on the top of each of those rod holes. That's correct. But and that's on page 37 of book 1. If you go to the next page, see they made a mistake. Instead of putting them in there, they put them down there. In other words, a CAD drawing is like that, and they should have flipped it. So it's a graphical mistake, and they did it on 3 panes. And there's absolutely no excuse for Lego to make any mistakes in documentation. You think about that little old lady who is trying to build this model on her kitchen table. She doesn't know. I want to. This, by the way, is Robin / Night Hawk. Night Hawk. After he left Batman, he decided he was going to do his own thing. So he had a comic book series and the whole deal. So it's the old Robin. The camera is kind of neat. It's got a little tape that's painted on there. The truck is way cool. It's a very stout truck. Look at the grill on the front. All the lights. I love the blue on the top. This is a wonderful, wonderful, what I would call paddy wagon. And the top does come off. And what is neat about it is you have a straitjacket stretcher that slides in there. If I can do it. See? Anyhow, so that's I don't know what they call it in Europe, but over here we call it a paddy wagon. That's where they put the bad guys, and they pad it so they can't hurt themselves. The guard tire is also a very unique design. It uses 3 of those rather spectacular beams with the crisscrosses. The light swivels. The guard has a whole boatload of guns, guys. This guy here is not the Joker like I called him in the video. I called him that because I saw, actually he is the Riddler. See the question mark? And that is a mad scientist's laboratory. And that's a happy face on a skeleton. It's unique that Lego made this in such a way that they have a place for Penguin, Two-Face, and the Joker. The only thing is you got to go out and buy the kits. The telephone and computer control and the gate is kind of unique too. The Scarecrow has his own little hideout, and when you push this, it actually does drop off the, because that, let's see that lever right there, and the Scarecrow does have a sigh, just like he does in the comics with bales of hay. That lady, by the way, is Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy. And this is the Riddler's security cell. He's got his own, with guns galore on the top. Matter of fact, if you push him down just a little bit, then the Riddler could escape pretty easy. Isn't that a bad design? And I'm not sure why that thing's on top of the Riddler's security cell, but it makes it look pretty cool. All in all, this set is probably one of the best sets that I've ever built. What I like particularly about it is the Gothic structure of the building. I've spent some time in Germany, in Augsburg in particular, and I remember when I was in the military over in Augsburg, we had large buildings with very, very big attics, and they were all tiered off in the Gothic, you know, they're marvelous old German buildings. This is rather unique. It actually has a hiding place for the rope which drops down, and Batman can use it, or Scarecrow. And this is a bat wing. A bat wing that old Batman can fly. Let me show you the pictures. There are a couple ideas. Well, they're not ideas, but they're pictures in the back. They show, see how the Batwing is sitting on that pedestal? See this pedestal right here? Let me get it in the light. See that pedestal? That's what we have over here, a pedestal. And the Batwing is sitting on it. So anyhow, this is a great, great model. Highly recommended for one and all to get while you can. You can buy it at Amazon, by the way, at least right now. Bill in Red and a robot that's still feisty wish for you and yours to have a wonderful Saturday ahead.